morning. With Kevin Hastings, Hunter Yancey, Tom Centofanti, and normally Terry Ronhart, who apparently had some plastic surgery done this over the week, and is now Coach Gene Boyles.
Terry's hurt right now. His feelings is hurt.
So your conclusion to what happened is Terry had plastic surgery, and now it's Gene Boyles.
Apparently, yeah.
Apparently. Deductive reason, JP. I'm not going to get into where you went to school.
His feelings is hurt.
I went to Cleveland Community College. If I remember
You're
correctly,
a Yeti. You're a Yeti. You need to get you some Yeti gear.
They did not have it when I was there.
I know.
So
That head looks like it needs a toboggan, JP,
I'm
from
like,
here.
Well, to be honest, having myotonic muscular dystrophy is one of my symptoms of having no hairs.
I know, JP. I love you.
I know.
How's them grits?
They're good, actually, really good.
Good. Tommy, how's that biscuit?
It was good. It's gone.
And Hunter?
Working on it. Didn't think it would be appropriate for me just to sit and stuff my face in front of everybody.
Well, you're going to have a
online.
minute because I got to talk to Gene about something in a second, so you can just eat it during the
You're
end.
right. I'll just mute myself and just.
How's the sweet tea?
Sweet tea is sweet, but it's
I'll tell you
good.
what, it's extremely
what
sweet.
It wakes you up though.
They remembered to put the sugar in it?
I think this was actually taken out of a hummingbird feeder somewhere because it is really.
It is very sweet.
Southern tea. Oh, yeah, that's really good.
Yep. Sweet and strong.
Good morning, everybody. We are missing terrific Texas. Any other T's that would describe Terry? Last week he was Kerry Earnhardt, and he's gonna have part of that in just a little bit.
I'm not sure how a guy from Lincoln gets nicknamed Texas, but it's okay.
He's a Cowboys fan.
It doesn't matter. I mean, you're supposed to be from the state if you're called Texas.
Well, if you're the only guy from everyone from, I guess in another state, they always call him Tex.
Okay. I mean, whatever. I mean, usually it's people from Texas.
I don't make the rules. All right, we got Gene Boyles.
He's geographically inclined.
Cleveland Community College baseball coach. Gene, I got your little logo up there. You like that?
Nice, looks good.
I got you color coded and everything. I did a little work, Hunter, yesterday. Believe it or not.
There you go.
Got him set up. The Yetis up. Do they got a name for him yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. We need to have a contest. Let's have an official contest.
I would be fine just calling him Blue.
I would be fine calling him Nobby, but nobody wants
Nobby.
to call him Nobby.
There may be copyright laws on that. Is
Might
there?
be.
Did you think they copied that copyrighted that up in
I'm pretty
Northern
sure.
Cleveland County?
Pretty sure if Coach wants to name the Blue Yeti.
No, I've already got
Nobby,
one.
he's
I've got
good.
one. Just call him Squatch.
Squatch. JP,
That's not bad.
I know. I was so scared
I didn't know
of
where
where
it
that
was
was
going
going.
to go, but
Not bad. That's not bad.
Well, I've got a T-shirt to wear. The first game I go to, it's got the 2020 social distance champ, and it's got Sasquatch on there. So that's what I'm going to wear to the first Yeti game.
You need a Yeti on a shirt. What makes it look like he's stinky and social distance # social.
But is it the brown? Is it the brown one? Because
Yeah.
we're gonna have to paint over it. It's blue.
We had this argument, Coach, and I hope you weren't listening because I just I didn't want it to be blue, but the school colors are blue, so it's kind of one of those things where it's got to be blue. I thought it'd be more authentic if it was brown. But the school colors
or white.
Now that it's
the Yeti
green,
is like his northern cousin.
his girlfriend could be neon green, and she blends in to
guess
the
that's
woods.
what it
So like
is.
in the wood, like in the wild,
Neon green does not blend in into the woods.
The male has the bright blue or red color, and the female wears the green or the brown. So
That's
we got
it.
this figured out.
You figured it out.
What do you think, JP?
Honestly, I've already discovered the mystery of the Yeti and Sasquatch, so I'm just gonna remain quiet.
Oh no.
Hold on a second, Coach. Where can we get the? You got T-shirts and jerseys yet that people can buy at the bookstore and stuff?
Yeah, so you could do one or two things. You can go through the bookstore at Cleveland Community College, or you can go on YetisCCC.com. That's our team merchandise. You can get softball, cross country, or baseball apparel on there. As
Okay.
well.
I might have to get something.
Is that 2 C's or 3 C's?
3 C's.
Three
So
Cs.
YetisCCC.com.
I mean, do you have the real jerseys, like the button-up baseball jerseys?
We don't yet, but we've
Okay.
actually had two people from Cleveland County call about getting jerseys to our
Yeah.
president's office already. So
Okay, yeah. I was going to get the real thing, the real button-up jersey for when we go to the games. I want to look authentic when I go, so I'm going to stop by and get myself some apparel.
there you go.
Tom's got to be with it. He's got to be
with it.
hip.
Well, I mean, I attended classes there. My brother's a graduate there. I think everybody who lived in Cleveland County has been there for a class at some time or another. So I'm just excited
I
to have it in the
graduated from
community.
college there.
Terry went. I mean, yeah, JP went there. Tim teaches over there. So a lot of
It's good for the
there.
community. I'm glad to see a lot of the kids from the surrounding communities and right here in Cleveland County playing for Cleveland community. So it is good. And I've thought for years, a lot of these kids we lose to like CVCC and some of the other colleges that have the program. So I'm glad we have a program right here now.
All right, well, I'm gonna find it and pull it up for the folks watching later. Folks, if you listen on the radio this morning, you can always watch on live on Facebook or on KTC Broadcasting. You can share this video with all your friends and families and neighbors, and we'll put the replays on YouTube. I'll chop it up a little bit into some smaller segments for everybody, as opposed to the 2 hours. So you can, if you want to zero in on a sport or topic, you can. Hunter and I are on Mondays and Wednesdays at 2:00, this same channel on the internet, doing the Shock Jocks podcast, 2 to 4, and you guys can tune in for that. So let's see. We got all kinds of news and things to talk about today, guys. U.S. Open golf. We've got NASCAR. We've got Major League playoffs are shaping up. And I've learned some new rules the past 2 weeks, Hunter. I'll ask Gene what he thinks about those. We've got NFL picks, college picks. And so Monday, folks, Gene's going to be here Monday. And Monday we'll really get into what's going on with Gene's program and the college and get in depth with all that. And today we're going to get Gene's experts analysis on other sports like pro sports and college and get his picks and everything. We're going to have some fun today. And we're glad Gene's in the house. And, maybe a permanent replacement, for whoever else sits in that seat.
Well,
depending on the right answer to the question.
I will
I'm about to
say
ask
this: if the Miami-Boston series continues like it is, Terry will definitely not be here at least for the next 2 weeks.
you. 0-2, and he disappears.
See, but what in these NBA series now, nobody's really got a home court advantage. So I mean, look at the Nuggets came back down 3-1.
I did get my question answered. I wondered if you go to an NBA game, it's the only sport that plays music during the actual game. So I was always wondering if they were going to do home music and then the defense music or just happy music for everybody. And they are doing the home DJs and home announcers.
Right, I noticed
to make
that.
it feel like the home game. So
I did notice that.
I think that's way better than the fake fans.
Yeah, the virtual fans, I'm not even sure. I guess you got to apply to be one of those virtual fans.
Probably
Yeah,
pay,
you gotta
Tom.
pay for it.
I'm sure
Yeah,
you.
I think you do. You gotta get.
okay.
It's like
Yes.
I didn't know
think-
whether it was
not free.
they gave some to celebrities and then made it random, like you could win a contest.
but it's
or
like
something.
it's
All right,
like
Gene, I got a question for you.
all right.
Hunter wants to eat his biscuit.
You're gonna mute yourself.
Well, it's the opening.
He can't help
It's the
himself.
opening segment, and these guys will get into a tangent about a sport if I don't let them when we're about to talk about.
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, because it's a
Yes.
sports show.
It's
That's
so-
why.
it's the
a
opening
tangent about
segment.
sports,
All right,
'cause it's
all
a
right.
sports
Gene,
show.
we'll be
All
back.
right, Gene,
after-
we got
me and Tom will be back.
we got
in a-
it's going to take 2 to 3 minutes because he's a smart
Go
man.
ahead. Go ahead.
He's a very intelligent.
Well, this gives
man.
me 2 minutes to eat a biscuit.
All right, Gene. Sidearm pitching, right? Any rules against it?
I love sidearm pitching.
Oh, I just might as well give you a hug before I finish this question then. All right, Gene. So you're pitching sidearm, whatever you're, or a guy's pitch. Say the guy's pitching sidearm against you. I'll put you in the other coach's position because this the opposing coach. And the guy, without balking, starts throwing pretty much like a softball pitcher, underhanded. And he's just throwing pitches. And I'll give you a little background on it. And can't remember the exact year. It might be 1921 or 1919, something like that. Greensboro AA pitcher, underhanded, reported in the Lincoln County News to if that more irony to it, threw a perfect game, underhanded. It was his only win of the season. Now, whether that's successful strategy or not, that's not the question. Is it against the rules? And would you have anything against a guy up there underhanded tossing it to your team?
Sad part is not, and that's the biggest thing too. I mean, that's how the game started too, was underhanded. So in baseball, so a lot of the older rules don't come into play now, where in non-modern baseball, you used to be able to catch the ball on the bounce. It was out.
Right, I remember that, or remember seeing the
I
rules.
mean, if
don't
you remember that, that's impressive.
Yeah, all right, I remember seeing that rule or a story or something on that. Yes.
So, I mean, the biggest thing with that, especially being a sidearm guy, is just being connected to the rubber. I mean, it's going to be tough, especially being 60 foot, 6 inches away. And, I mean, pitch is going to come in anywhere from 40 to 50 now going underhanded.
Right.
I mean, even slower.
So my question is, do you yell at the umpire? Or do you complain about anything? Is there anything for you to say as a coach, or you just let the other guy just throws under?
There's nothing I can do. You just
Okay.
gotta sit back and drive the baseball.
Any level. Little
Like-
league, you're talking high school, Legion, pros, college. Have you ever seen?
The guru to my right should know it. I mean, he umpires.
Oh, he's answered correctly.
I've already I had this conversation.
So the question is there any reason then that I, as a coach pitch, should not be able to throw underhand or sidearm to my kids?
There shouldn't be any
No?
reason.
No reason.
There should be no reason.
Well, the head, now everyone agrees with me and you and Tom, and I've talked to basically 9 to 10 people, and it's 9 out of 10 agree with us. But the one guy who disagrees with us is the head umpire of this league.
Of course he is.
That's the one guy, Gene. So I said, which angle is illegal then? Is it 90 degrees? Is it 45? Is it 15? And this umpire's already texted me that we're wrong. So the question is, should there be any reason? And now this don't have anything to do with that question. This is why I didn't even ask it at the end. My daughter is on the team. He made the point that this is overhanded baseball. And I'm like, there is no such thing as overhanded baseball. And if you're making the point about that, well, my daughter's going to be playing softball, so should I get to throw her underhanded? Her just underhanded. And if not, does Title IX be involved in that at all? Just being smart with
Right.
it. But I didn't want to bring any of that up. I just wanted to know, would you have anything opposed to the other guy up there underhanded it to your team?
I can see coaches going nuts.
Right.
I can see coaches get upset.
This is why I called the umpire director before the tournament. I said, because the other coach is going to say something. But I want to know, as a rule, is it against the rules? And there was no rule. There's no piece of paper. There's no nothing, Gene. It was just of his opinion that we shouldn't do that.
I don't know any rule.
What if the head umpire told you your underhanded pitcher was throwing 2 underhanded? Your sidearm pitcher was throwing 2 underhanded. What would you say about that?
I mean, I don't know any rule to it. I mean,
Come on, I mean, like,
and that's the only thing. I mean, like I told you before, we used to have to throw sidearm. I mean, drop down. And I mean, I'm looking at the rule right now. Not until 1884 is when they changed the rule that they banned. It was a ban on overhand, so you had to go underhand, and they switched it to where you could go both sides. I can see guys when you go to a plate conference or get called to talk to the umpire where they're stuck in. I mean, I've had that with the slide rule before and a couple of different rules.
right. And local rules, I get it. If you got a printout, it's on your website, you let us know before. Sure, I agree. I'll do whatever you want me to. But if there's nothing on it and I just come out here, and the reason for it being, Gene, if we can do, this is my little picture of the green guys up here. A 6-foot person throwing to a 3-foot person throws a rainbow, right? Think about a classic. Could Ken Griffey Jr. hit that pitch as a left-handed hitter with a loop swing? He would about strike out every time. And that's if a 9-foot pitcher was throwing rainbows to him almost. So my problem is the kids are having trouble hitting that, right?
Right.
So at home, I've got the plastic balls. I fire them to my children underhanded but hard. I'm not lobbing it. I'm still firing it in there. And they hit it pretty well because it's on that plane. We get in the baseball game, we start throwing overhanded, now we're striking out. So I put him on the spot because I know the guy is funny. I said, so your position is that y'all would rather the 6-year and 7-year-old girls strike out every time as opposed to hit it in the infield. But they didn't want to go there.
Well, see, like where I'm from in Maryland, they switched it up with like the coach pitch or assistant pitch.
Right.
They changed it to where they have those little assistant pitch
machine-
machines now,
right.
and to keep it on level because you get somebody that's 6 foot whatever
Right.
throwing to a kid that's 3'4", or 4 foot tall. I mean, they can't hit that. Or they're creating this uppercut swing.
Right.
that- I mean, now we've got elevator shaft swings, and it's not conducive to them even.
My
playing.
son's got that classic lefty. He switch hits, but he hits harder lefty. But he's got that classic loop. So if he throws it, if he can hit it, he's hitting it fine. But every now and then he's just swinging and missing. I'm just like, he's all over that ball, but that thing's just dropping.
Dropping
It's
in.
just a drop ball.
Right.
So I was just wondering what another baseball aficionado thought as opposed
So
to
what
the
are you
umpire.
going to do since you're in the league?
I don't care that much. We're just going to throw it overhanded. You know what I mean?
The
it's
kicker.
and I told him I didn't want to push it that hard. I just wanted to ask. I just want to know, what is the umpire going to say when I do this? Is he going to back me up and say, yeah, this is the rule, calm down, coach? or am I going to be the one having to defend this that I'm throwing it underhand?
Do you have to stand up? Can you be on a knee?
I have no idea. I've never seen the pieces of paper or anything else.
The kicker is who the head umpire is.
Yeah.
That's the kicker of the whole story.
You know the head umpire.
Oh.
You ready? It's the guy that's in the seat you're sitting in, Terry Reinhardt.
Nice.
That's the kicker. It's Terry.
It's Terry.
It's Terry.
Hey, Terry.
It's Terry. I'm getting 9 out of 10 people agree with Tom. Everyone at this table. JP don't even know the rules. I'm sure he agrees with it. But there should be no reason that I can't come up here and fire him in there underhanded. Yeah, he should actually care less. See, I told you. He don't know.
I just told
but
him.
It's Terry, of all people.
If it's not in writing, I would just do it. But
And if it is in writing, I like I said, I don't mind. But yeah, I was just playing baseball. And here we go. And then I'm being told I couldn't. But I did call beforehand, trying to be nice about it. But I don't know, Gene. I don't know.
Well, it's amazing too, because especially at that age, you want kids to have success too, and that's kind of why we lose a lot of kids.
You want them to hit the ball,
Correct,
and not strike out. My daughter comes out, I struck out. I'm like, well, if the head umpire wouldn't allow rainbows, you would get to hit, daughter. And then she told our coach the other day, "Thanks for striking me out, coach." And I'm just like,
That's
she's just a talking. And then Austin asked the other day, he was playing second, and Terry was actually umpiring the game. And Kerry Earnhardt was actually umpiring the game. And I got a good picture of him. And Austin turned around and said, "When's this inning in?" I said, "When that umpire allows us to play by the rules and calls the run, lets us go in." I don't know. I just telling my son all kinds of BS just to pick on Terry. But anyway, yeah. So what do you think about that?
I mean, that's like I said. That's the.
Should I just ban him in general until I get to throw underhanded from the show? Is that what we need to do, Hunter?
lock the door.
Lock the door on Terry in the mornings. Snatch the biscuits.
I can't do that.
Golly.
Can't do that.
Golly.
Can't do that to poor Terry. Can't do it.
I mean, I told him if we was in Japan, everybody be throwing sidearm or Shelby.
Huh?
He said,
I'll vouch for Darth
If
Vader.
we was playing in Shelby, we'd be throwing sidearm. Like I threw sidearm in high school. That's like I'll just go up there and that's why I even said what angle is illegal because I would throw sidearm because I can throw sidearm. So and there was nothing. I have to overhanded Gene. It's not called overhanded coach pitch, but anyway, that was my 5-minute soapbox. I wanted to get Gene's opinion on it.
Supposed to be worse than that.
Well,
See, they've just heard it a couple of times.
It's ongoing and
This
incessant.
is the third time I've heard
Right,
of that.
right.
Because
Yes.
because of Terry. It wouldn't be it wouldn't be the third time, but it's because it's Terry. If it was just some random person out in who knowsville, these jackwagons won't let me do it. I just tell you, but it's Terry. Golly,
it's Terry.
All right, guys, we've got U.S. Open to talk about. Tiger is out already.
Not surprised.
I told you that. See, real quick, Gene, this is going to get to something we're going to talk about in a little bit. I don't know if you noticed about me, but I am all in on the sports are fixed camp. I'm all in on that.
Sports show, and he thinks everything's fixed.
Tom doesn't agree with me. But anyway, I think they could be easily influenced. And I'll explain in the basketball in just a little bit as well. But when Tiger won that Masters, I've never seen a golf tournament more fixed in my life. The guy who hit every fairway, every green, every day of everything, Molinaro, comes out here in the back nine, water. And not hitting the water like next to the green. It's like 40 yards short. I'm like, And Tiger actually didn't catch him. They backed up to him. So now it's Tiger made a comeback. So anyway, I'm all in the fixed camp. So we're going to talk about that in the NBA in just a little bit. But as soon as that happened, I said, Tiger will never win anything else unless it's at the Masters and they do the fix is in. He's out today. Patrick Reed leads. Bryson DeChambeau is second. -4, -3. Hunter, you got a favorite right now at the Open?
No.
It's a pretty hard course. We're at
It is a
Wingfoot.
hard course.
Mhm.
I saw multiple videos of caddies going out there on the course before they even got there this weekend, hitting the ball up on the green and watching it roll for 40 seconds.
You know what they need to do? Toughen up. Toughen up. Play like the rest of us do on Saturdays and Sundays, right? Gene, do you play golf any? No?
Terrible.
You're terrible.
My club goes further than the ball does.
I got you. Bubba Watson's in contention right now. Does he, with the tough greens, does he stay there or does he slowly fall apart?
I don't know. I saw
quickly
a bunch of networks that I follow that aren't like major ESPN, They are all in on betting on the course because
I was
they're
gonna say, Tom,
betting on the course.
Is this one of those ones where you can't win it with any shots, but by God, you can lose it with one bad shot or one hole?
DeChambeau always finds himself near the top, though. You know what I mean?
He has lately, absolutely.
He's found himself near the top.
Him
He's
and Reed at the top are two of the most unliked players on tour.
Oh, they hate Patrick Reed.
I'm sure people online are losing their minds. You expect like one of these guys drop, just some of these guys to follow the top 10, like 8s and 9s at any point here at Winged Foot this weekend?
No, I wouldn't expect to see here.
I don't
Take a
know.
look at the leaderboard.
I mean, they
I
are
can see a
pros.
Bubba Watson getting a 13.
No.
10 Cup did.
I don't know, but this was essentially the PGA saying, we're tired of you guys killing our courses.
Yeah.
We're letting the course fight back this
Yeah.
time.
All
and
right.
it's kind of weird. Like,
Yeah.
have you ever sat there and thought about it? It's like, yeah, the course is fighting back. It's an inanimate object. Like it's grass.
Dustin
Okay.
Johnson +3, so he's kind of in the hunt.
I like out of all I like Brooks Koepka a lot, but I don't think he's taking part this week.
Yeah.
But that's one person I've liked for a long time, Dustin Johnson, because he's from down in South Carolina.
Yeah.
He's, if you want to call local, I don't know if there's many outside of, what is it, Varner Jr.? Is that the one that's
Harold
from this
Varner's
area?
from Gastonia,
Yeah, I was about to say that. Other
He
than
went to
him,
Forest View.
other than him, there's not many people in the what did they call it in the pro? What is it?
PGA there, Hunter.
No, not the PGA. they call it something where they travel around.
World Tour. Plains.
No,
I don't know
forget
where
it.
you're
Forget
going.
it. I know what.
Anyway,
It is the tour.
Terry
Never
says
mind. They
tell
call
Gene
it the
he can go
tour.
on home now.
Matt,
Terry's done with all of us.
That's what
He
it is.
just wants it to be the
There's
Terry
not
Rock.
many
Sure.
players from the Carolinas in the tour. That's what it is.
McElroy's had a shot 6 over. Had a rough day.
Listen,
Course for
all
him.
I know, McElroy and his girlfriend broke up like 2 or 3 years ago, and since then he ain't never been the same. So
Did Dustin Johnson have anything to do with that one?
I don't know.
JP, real quick, before we go to break, I need your opinion. We got one other thing. See what you guys think about this for our first break. Have you been paying attention to the tennis U.S. Open?
Well, considering it hasn't been on, no, I haven't had a chance.
I talked about the other day. Wasn't that the Open?
Was that the U.S. Open?
Which one was it? Yeah, when Djokovic just hit the official. Did you see that?
Oh, no, I heard about that, no. But, yeah, that'd be the U.S. Open.
The only sport JP likes.
Well,
I
sure.
tried to go to him. We covered it on the podcast. Are you familiar with any tennis rules or anything like that? So did you see what Djokovic did?
Nope.
Ooh, boy.
Hit the ball at the umpire, didn't he? The chair umpire.
Well, no. So
He was losing the match.
no, just hold on. So at the back of the, behind him you got the ball boys and the line judges. So they were standing beside each other. So the ball boy bounces him 2 balls. Djokovic turns his back and just slaps the ball back to him. The ball happened to line drive right into the line judge's throat, and she went down like she was sniped. I hate to laugh at it, but I've got it. You showed the
Can
video.
we find this video?
I'm gonna pull it up. Yes, and she went down quickly.
I didn't think it was as bad as she played it off to
no,
be.
no, I don't think so either.
She over dramatized that. Definitely. She should get an award.
So anyway, the rule is that you're eliminated or disqualified. Not like you lose a game, you lose a point. Disqualified
Oh, he
from
was
the
DQ'd.
tournament.
Yeah.
The number 1 seed.
He didn't lose because he played bad. He got
Because
DQ'd.
he got, yeah,
Yep.
because he got upset.
Is that how you?
If she is standing like 1 or 2 foot to the right, this does not happen.
No.
But she just happened to be in the
Let's see
perfect
if I can
spot.
get it up for Gene so he can. We can. So there's the lady after getting sniped. Here's the shot. The shot heard around the world, and as soon as he hit it, he was like, "Oh no!"
Oh,
While the ball
no.
was in the air.
She did go down. Like there was no reason for her to go down. Is there?
Here it is. Look at him.
You got it?
Why will they not show
he'll show
her
you.
getting struck?
We'll see. I mean, it's a little minute clip. I didn't pre-watch it to narrow it in, but there she goes out of here. But it's not like he hit it.
Medical attention. I need medical attention.
He didn't hit the chair judge. Like I said, it was the back judge.
So it wasn't on purpose. It was
No.
just-
I don't think it was.
No, not at all.
Because I think
Let's see if we can see it here. I think this is the fisheye view is the one that showed
It's a little
it.
harsh to throw him out for that.
Right.
That's what
and,
I
and that's
think.
what I was going to ask y'all.
He
what
was
y'all
also fined.
thought about the rule. Well, he can afford whatever fine they're going to throw at him.
yeah,
Yeah, sure.
got a couple
That
mil
that's not going to bother him
just
at
sitting
all.
there on.
And then so here, let me see if I can find it. I thought it was going to be right here. This may be the shot. Yeah, boom, boom, and then she goes down.
When I tell you,
Let's see if they show it. back.
if he would have hit me with that ball, it wouldn't have
You don't think you
phased.
just went
It
down
would've-
clutching your
nah,
throat?
it would not have
Dang
phased
it.
me at all. It's like they
must
keep
not-
cutting
yeah, it's
past
just-
it
I'll
because
find it in just
it's
a second.
so horrendous.
Yeah, it may be.
Oh, she got sniped. Man,
That's terrible.
I hate to laugh at her, but like he
if you're a one seed, is that how you want to go down?
That's what. Yeah,
Favorited, you got a couple $1 million on the line if you win this.
and I guess that's like one of those golf rules or whatever, or kind of things to where it rules of the game. It's not unwritten maybe, or maybe it is written if you hit the ball with line judge. But you would seem to me that would be something. Here you go, Gene. I found a lot. The news did a good job of breaking it up. Here.
The news.
Better than whatever that was. Here you go. All right, so Djokovic, welcome back. It's just right after he gets done talking. Boom.
Not even
And the net, now watch her go down.
She grabbed the wall.
It's a tennis ball.
Bow. Oh, that was a good one. Back that one up. Oh my God. Look at her.
I
Back
don't mean
it
to
up.
laugh. I don't mean that's not Gene
No,
laughing.
you gotta
Anybody's
back
laughing.
that
That's
up
me.
again with
It's
the
me
one
being
that was like
immature
the.
about it. But you want to back it up?
No, not all the way up. Where was the part
I'll just
where it
go
was
from
him
there.
and then it like transitioned? Oh, cow.
But yeah,
Did it get her in the throat though?
yeah. I don't know.
Oh,
To me, it wasn't on purpose at all.
This is the
And that-
best
and that's
one.
The question is,
Watch this and then kapow.
don't laugh.
Yeah, it's bad to
We're
laugh.
trying.
Sorry.
To laugh. I don't think it hurt that bad. I think she dramatized it. I think it's a shock thing. What do you think? Is that a shock thing? Just you're not paying attention and suddenly a ball hits you in the throat.
If you're
at
the
40
line
miles per
judge, I
hour?
would hope
That's
you're
what she
paying
says in
attention.
the interview.
Is
I
it?
was just shocked.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So be kicked out of a tournament because of that? Yes or no, Gene?
He needs to control his temper.
Gosh, JP.
JP from left field.
I don't like Dorkovich as it is. So I mean,
Oh, is that the problem, JP?
Oh,
Makes,
he's calling him names.
just like the umpire that I'm in disagreement with. JP's in here making up rules based on his feelings. Let's get rid of it because he's all mad. Is that right, JP? You and Reinhardt
not
just make up
mad.
whatever y'all want as you go.
no,
Yeah.
no,
All right.
no.
That was a
no.
$250,000 throat shot.
Was it? What?
Exactly.
I know he can afford whatever that
Forfeits
is.
the ranking points and $250,000 in
Wow.
prize money.
You telling me that cost him $250,000 for that?
Tough.
Yep.
What did that money go to? To the woman? Sympathy?
Wow.
Oh my word!
All right, JP, let's take it away. When we come back, we got baseball to talk about on ktcbroadcasting.com.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could go look at a new car or truck and you didn't have to worry about getting caught up in those games that waste half your day? Well, Friendship Nissan and Friendship Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Forest City is different because we're fast, easy, and transparent. We have over 300 new and used vehicles on the ground with clear choice pricing and the region's only non-commissioned sales force, and a free lifetime warranty on every new car. You better believe Friendship Nissan and Friendship Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram is different, and you can find us in Forest City.
Join Milton Baker for the West End Sell Swap Shop, Monday through Friday on Carolina Country, WCL.